XR is starting to make its move that we've been talking about for a while. We're starting to get what we call a supply crunch as the institutions, the banks, the elites start buying up before the big rush is coming this summer. Today, XRP is surging, and it's not by accident. There are three major forces in play that are fueling this momentum, and if you hold XRP, you need to understand what's happening behind the scenes. Reason 1. Whale activity is exploding. Let us start with the raw power of money moving. In just 60 seconds, one single minute, a massive 14 million XRP was transferred on the ledger. That is not retail money. That is not a casual trade on a small exchange. That is a whale-sized move. Institutions or ultra-wealthy players are stepping in, and they are not doing it quietly. When you see a move that large, that fast, it usually signals preparation, positioning, and strong conviction. These whales either know something or they are placing a serious bet on what is coming next. Reason 2. The Ripple versus SEC case is reaching the final chapter. XRP lawyer Bill Morgan has stated that he expects a potential breakthrough in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit within the next 12 days. The reason is the SEC has a 60-day reporting deadline that ends on Sunday, June 16th. That is not a rumor. That is part of the official legal process. Some are even predicting that the case could be resolved by Friday, June 13th. If that happens, it could be the moment XRP holders have been waiting for. This could trigger a wave of institutional interest, a relisting of XRP on major United States exchanges, and a major shift in market confidence. Reason 3. A Swift and Ripple partnership rumor is gaining steam. This is the big one. There are rumors that Swift, the global standard for cross-border payments, is close to finalizing an agreement to use XRP for settlement. Billions of XRP are reportedly secured in escrow to be used as liquidity reserves. Number 4 is the big news is that Ripple just got regulatory clearance to launch its stablecoin in Dubai, which is going to unlock a $40 billion payment market. And it's going to set the stage for XRP being a huge part of the future global crypto infrastructure. So the biggest news right now with XRP is that Ripple just secured regulatory approval to launch its US-backed stablecoin RLUSD in Dubai's biggest financial zone. Now, this is not another stablecoin play. We've heard stablecoins. Circle's got an IPO. We know that a lot of big things are happening with stablecoins as people start looking at crypto as a potential replacement for some of the financial things that's happening in the world. They need coins that are stable, they're not volatile like most crypto is. So stablecoins are becoming very important in the race for blockchain dominance. But what's happening with Ripple right now is that Ripple just made this huge deal. They got a regulatory approval. They also got a real estate deal in Dubai, all in the same week. Now, this is about Ripple planting its flag in one of the fastest growing low economies on Earth, and also one of the biggest crypto hubs on the planet, because Dubai does offer some tax incentives for people to come to Dubai, start businesses, especially in tech, especially in crypto. Dubai's legal clarity, Ripple's partnerships, and that $40 billion payments market that exists there. That's the blueprint for Ripple going forward in global expansion. Now, I like to see things like, I've been to Dubai one time. It's like a 20-hour flight, so I don't get over there too much. But when I got there, I was surprised at how beautiful and how modern it was. It's almost, and I always tell people, what's Dubai like? I said, Dubai's like stepping into the future 15, 20 years. All the architecture is new. A lot of things are very modern. It's very clean. A lot of things are structured there. And I could see how I would live there if I didn't already have a life here in Florida. But I can see how Dubai is going to be a leader, especially in the financial world. Right now, we got New York and London are the top 2 financial hubs in the world. I can see Dubai being number 3. So many people are moving there. A lot of my friends are there. A lot of the big crypto conferences are held there. A lot of the big tech, a lot of the big finance conferences are there. We also see that Ripple is smart enough to partner themselves with one of the biggest economies on Earth. Now, RLUSD did get that green light from Dubai's top financial regulator, the DFSA. Now over 7,000 companies in Dubai can use RLUSD for payments and settlements. XRP Legend is expanding into real estate. XRP is partnering with Dubai land departments to tokenize property deeds. 7,000 companies can now use RLUSD. Also in Dubai, there So Ripple is partnering with the Dubai Land Department to tokenize property deeds. I'm a big believer in property. I think it's going to do great things in this altcoin season. One of the few companies that actually have the license to do real estate on the blockchain. Now, so this is also showing you what's coming in the future. I think that real world assets, they call them RWEs, is a big application for crypto going forward. RLUSD was launched in 2024. Remember, like I was talking to a friend at the Bitcoin conference, and he's a Bitcoin maxi. But we're talking, and he's like, I mentioned RLUSD. Oh, yeah, what's that? It ain't done nothing. It's been out, it's garbage anyway. Why is it not that big? I said, man, it just came out in November of 24. Now, it hasn't had time. It's actually doing pretty good. I already got 300 million market cap. That's extremely fast, one of the fastest growing stablecoins ever. Remember, you have to pay an XRP in order to exchange RLUSD on that blockchain. Now, hopefully, we can get the U.S. full approval for XRP and Ripple like we saw internationally with Dubai. Analysts say this mirrors the early phases of previous bull run. And I got to agree with that, is that we've seen this before. And a lot of people ask me, why is it XRP moving? Why is it Bitcoin moving? Why are these things not doing anything? Because we're still early. You have to be patient because these things happen for a reason in a certain pattern. Bitcoin go. The halving happens. A year later, Bitcoin goes up, which we were early this time, actually, very early. And then money flows from Bitcoin into Ethereum. Ethereum goes up. Retail investors rush in like mad maniacs. I hope you guys aren't the masses. Masses are always wrong. They will always be poor. You have to be ahead. That's why we have future money. You have to be ahead. You got to be ahead of the crowd. So we want to be ahead of everything. So what happens, Bitcoin push all the other coins up. And then you got maybe a 6-month period of mania. And then everything goes down. Back to the level it should have been at. So hope you like this so far. Remember, share this video and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We got 5,000 investors, visionaries in my Chestnut Checkers group right now. Not bragging, I'm proud of that fact. We've changed a lot of lives. We have classes, live events. We give signals with both when to buy, both stocks and crypto. People are starting to wake up. People want knowledge. They want power, financial power. And I promise you, the Chestnut Checkers group is the right room to be in. Go to jointhecnc.com, go on Instagram and DM me the word CNC. I'll also send you a link. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. We're trying to get to 1 million subscribers in the next year or two. This is your go-to hub for crypto, stocks, and emerging tech education. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great night, a great day. I'll see you next week. See you on Sunday.